Yo, it's your girl, Tia Miss Illinois, checking in for the one time, y'all. Good grief and good morning.
My daddy made this beat.
Yo, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. I said, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Good grief and good morning, y'all. It's the good grief morning. It's the good grief morning. It's the good grief morning show. It's the good grief morning. Good grief morning. It's the good grief morning show. It's the good grief morning. It's the good grief morning.
Hey! I see y'all. I see y'all. I say my studio audience is beautiful. We are back. Another day, another week. Okay, see, consistency, y'all. See, I was gone, but now I'm back, and I'm so grateful to be back. I love my team. I gotta just shout out True Conglomerates. Absolutely. Let me put my clappers on for that one especially. Yes. I mean, they are a company that pushes the invisible boundary. They believe there is no limit to creativity. So if you all are, looking to start something, if you have an event coming up and you need correspondence, you need coverage, start here. Okay, we got some openings, but not too many because they're booked and busy. But you want to lock in, okay? We welcome you to reach out. And there are different rates depending on what you need. So if you have a conference, you have a meeting, you have a show or an event, please consider True. I am back yet another week. So many things has happened. I'm just so excited to share about so many of the awesome things. I mean, the Lagoon Glow was absolutely beautiful, okay? And so we also had the pageant. Zion Community Pageant, and I'm just so proud of the ladies. My daughter, Junior Miss Zion Dior, she passed her crown on, and it was an emotional time. She had to read her farewell, and it was really beautiful. And my other daughter, Divine, shout out to you, Divine. She ran, and I'm going to let you know if she won or not. Just stay tuned to the end. And we'll find out, did little Miss Divine take the crown for Zion? So just stick with me to the end of the show because I can't wait to show that. We had an amazing time. All the girls were just so beautiful. And it just really makes you just feel proud. I'm very proud. I have to shout out my oldest daughter as well, Takia, because she was the backstage hand. She was helping little Divine get dressed. And I just appreciate her being available to do that. So once again, y'all, stick to the end because I'll be sharing some clips with you. So if you came, thank you. If you missed it, just look out for next year. Stay connected. Those queens do so many things in the community, and I'm really proud of them. So I'm excited about that. I was sitting here thinking like, man, what do I want to talk about today? Week after week, I try to mix things up. We had some amazing guests on the show over these past couple of weeks and whatnot, and I just want to thank them once again. They're just beautiful people, and I'm grateful that they sat down to talk to me. So shout out to you, Jaquanda. Shout out to you, Mary, for just hanging with me over these past couple of weeks. I'm really excited. Something that I put in my notes that I wanted to talk about would be insecurity for one. I had a bullet point. I did a comedy show some weeks back, and I have a joke where I talk about insecurities. I talk about how I felt about myself growing up. Talk a little bit about my mama. She was saved and sanctified. So I'm talking about things that I couldn't do and how I couldn't wait till I got older so that I can do some of those things. But as I sit back, I'm just very grateful for the power of prayer. I feel like my mama prayers have kept me, throughout these years. Not just her, but, my grandmother and everyone else. But I know somebody watching right now has struggled with insecurity, and I'm just here to let you know, love yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but I guarantee, like, some of those same things that you are insecure with yourself about, those are going to be some of the same things that really make who you are. Like my voice. I talked about that in my comedy set. I talked about how I hated my voice. I thought it was too deep. I wanted to have a, much softer, lighter, girly voice. And now, all these many years later, this very voice is making me some money. I say people pay to hear this voice. And so that's cool. I used to be like, let me just talk in falsetto so I can be higher. And so something else that I struggle with, insecurity, being skinny. Oh my gosh. Like all my life, I wanted to be thick, be a thick girl. And the Lord was like, yeah, no, because you're going to be a problem. See, he know us. He know us better than we know ourselves. And I know I would have been a problem. I said, I know that. So, I don't mind talking about it because the Lord has brought me a mighty long way. But, it's just crazy because you get talked about for anything. If you're too skinny, they'll talk about you. If you're fat, they'll talk about you. Just love yourself and the skin that you in. Even my chocolate complexion, I used to want to be light skinned. Growing up, I'm going to school, and it seemed like all the girls that got hollered at was the red bones with the hair. And I used to be like, man, I wish I was light skinned. One time I even tried to trick my dad into buying me some fading cream. I read the jar. It said fading cream, put this on dark spots, and, over time it should fade. And I'm like, man, I should just rub myself down with this, and maybe everything just fade. But I was scared that I looked like a Dalmatian by the time it was done. So I was real scared. I made him buy it, though. I did have him buy it. I told him it was lotion. But I started reading it, and it was like, yeah, test a small area of your skin first and see how it reacts and see what it does. That scared me enough to just be like, Tia, what are you doing? So I know there's someone out there right now probably felt the same way I felt, like I'm too this, or I'm too that, or I'm too dark, or my voice is too this. I'm just here to let you know that God didn't make no mistake when he made you. He knew what he was doing, and he knew exactly how he wanted you to be. So just trust the process. Love yourself, because you feel that way a lot of times when you're younger. When you're younger, there's a lot of peer pressure on you. That's one thing I be praying over my children as they go to school. I have a daughter who just started middle school, and I'm like, man, I sit back and I think about how I was in middle school, how I felt. And I'm so different than my daughter, and I'm grateful for that. I was a little bit more of a firecracker, been in several fights. My daughter she's a good girl. She's loving, she's non-confrontational, she's that good girl. And so I just pray over her because I'm like, man, these kids can be brutal. And so it's scary. I talk to her about different things, like even her hair. I used to only feel pretty if I had a bang or a swoop. Sometimes people used to call me bang. Sometimes they used to call me swoop. Because any hairstyle I ever had, I need some hair in my face. I didn't like my forehead, and I didn't think I was pretty with my hair pulled back. See, that's why I got my hair pulled back today. Because as I got older, I realized, like, man, Tia, you was tripping. You cute a little bit. So whoever is out there struggling with insecurity, you can reach out to me, okay? I will pour into you. It is okay. You're beautiful. You're loved. You're thought about. You are cared about. As y'all already know, week after week, you're going to get sick of me, and I don't care about it because guess what? I got the comedy roast coming. Oh, yeah, my birthday roast, absolutely. I see y'all. I see y'all. That is September 21st. Come out and celebrate my birthday with me, y'all. We going to have a good time. I got a few people that's close that's going to do a little roasting. They're going to, imagine like at a reception when you get married and then you got your drunk uncle and stuff that get up there and just get to talking about you. You get your friends and stuff. That's what my vision for my roast portion is. My friends, people that are close to me that really know me, I just want them to share some funny stories. Talk about me. Talk about, whatever. I told them, I give you free range, whatever you want to talk about. I know it's going to be in love. I know it ain't going to be malicious. But I told them, talk about me. It's okay. I talk about myself. And then I'll also have a couple of comedians that's just, not roasting me per se, but they're keeping the flow going, keeping the vibes going. And so I'm really excited about that. You could just go to my website, gudgrief.com. The tickets are available there. The tickets are $20. And I also have table seating. So you can get you a reserved table and grab you some girlfriends, grab your guy friends, make it a double date, quadruple date, link up you and your man, and then get your friend or her man, and then her friend or her man. And if it ain't her man, but it's her friend, bring him too. And get y'all a table, and you'll have reserved table seating. Okay? So I'm really excited about that. It's going to be at the Infinity Venue. That is right here in Zion, you all, right where the old Kmart used to be, okay? You got the Kmart, and then you have Radio Shack. They're not there no more. It's a banquet hall right there, and they are next to the thrift store. They got the Dollar Tree. Y'all know that little plaza. Plenty of parking. Okay, so pull up and celebrate with me. I am excited about that. I love to laugh. Laughter is like medicine. And we're going to keep that going for the birthday theme. Another bullet point that I have in here when I'm talking about loss, suffering a loss is not just someone has died, someone passed. It could be the loss of a friendship. Grief is the loss of a relationship. Grief is the loss of your car. Grief is the loss of your home. When it comes to grief, I tell you, I know a thing or two, but I just thank God because he carries me. When you think about a loss of a friendship, or you think about loss of those material things, some stuff is worth fighting for. Some stuff is worth getting back. And then there's other things. Let it go. I'm here to let somebody know right now you're holding on to something. Somebody been holding on to something. And it's just hard to let it go. And it's killing you softly. Let it go. It's okay. I feel grief. That's a part of life. And it happens. And it's going to happen to each and every one of us. We're going to lose something or someone. But we can get through. It hurts. But you can get through. Especially if it's a relationship or friendship and you feel like you've had all those ties and those years and those memories. That's okay. The memory will still be there. Chuck the deuces. Say, God bless you. And do what you need to do for yourself. Especially if it's a situation that is stressing you. Okay, life is already short. We're not going to let nobody cut our lives even shorter. Okay? Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Let it go. That's that dead weight. And that don't help nobody. point I have, y'all, is self-doubt. Self-doubt, that fear, it will hold you back from so many things. Some of y'all out there right now are extremely talented, but no one knows. Some of y'all are sitting on a gold mine. Nobody seems to find it. It's okay to step out there. Try something new. Try something different. If it's something that you've been thinking about, do it. Like, we don't know when our last day is. I just say live life to the fullest. Try it. Taste it. If there's a new food, like, don't be scared. Don't doubt yourself. You are much stronger than you think you are. It's just hard when you are already going through so much or you're juggling so many things. Then, yeah, it seems hard. Like, the doubt really kicks in. Am I worthy? Am I good enough? Should I even be doing this? It's okay. Even if you don't like it, you can say, I tried it. I got a girlfriend right now. I know she's probably watching. That's my girl. I ain't going to say her name, but she's an amazing poet. See, she's a poet. She don't even know it. You see what I did there? I got a friend that been writing poems and poetry since I can remember. And I've been trying to get her on some stages. So I know she know who she is. She know who she is. I know she watching. And so I'm trying to tell her, let this be your year to try it out. Get out there on that stage and try it out. And you would be surprised. I told her, you'd be surprised how many people be like, man, I like you. Sometimes we want to see fresh faces. Sometimes we want to see new things. I got another girlfriend. She is hilarious. She's funny. She's witty. She's quick. And I be telling her, I feel like the stage is yours when it comes to comedy, storytelling, and she know who she is too. And I told her, hey, get out there and try it. So I feel like I have to create things and bring them in because I want the world to see them. I want the world to know. So we're going to get rid of that self-doubt, okay? Right now, I definitely have to go into a commercial break because I got my girl Azure Marie, okay? And I'm going to talk about her every week this month because I love her and I'm proud of her. She did the Zion Monarch Mania Festival that was on a Saturday and a Sunday. So she was a vendor for 2 days and she was out there selling her amazing glasses, her glass cans. When I say she can customize it for you, she can print whatever you need. I want you all to remember Azure Marie Designs. Let's get into this new Black-owned business, Azure Marie Designs, where she specializes in 16 to 18-ounce glass cans, 1 for 20 or 2 for 30. Send her a private message. She has a wide variety for you to choose from. Daily affirmations, scriptures, and just a hey girl, you looking good today. Life after coffee, anything coffee's my favorite. We have those dog mamas covered and the daily reminder to self-care. Practice it daily. Graduation's approaching. Think about those teachers and graduates. Like and follow Azure Marie Designs. Yes, yes. Absolutely. Azure Marie Designs. And so Azure's going to be at my birthday comedy roast, and who knows what she's going to have. She will be a vendor, and so I'm just really excited, and I'm going to hype my girl up each and every time I get, so be prepared to get sick of that too. Okay? Get well soon. I say get well if you're sick. Oh, man, this is great, y'all. I can't wait to just show you all the amazing videos at the end of this episode because it was so beautiful. I don't even want to talk too much about it because I want you to see it for yourself. But my girls were so sparkly and shimmery and beautiful, and they made me so proud. So I just had to reiterate that I'm just so proud of them for their work. When you're doing all these different type of things, as I was talking about, insecurities and self-doubt and things of that nature and loss of friends and things, it brings me to the word humble or humble, however you want to pronounce it. You know, new levels bring new devils. And I really feel like you just have to be prayed up when you're talented. You got to stay prayed up when you got that it factor because people want it. And so make sure you are covered, and remain humble on your journey because I promise you, just as easily as you can do something, that thing can be taken away from you. You think you the coldest singer until something happened and you ain't got no voice. You think you the best dancer until something happened. Now you're handicapped. Okay, so I just want to remind you all that God is good. And it's Him that blesses us to be able to do these things. And so I always want to remain humble. Being humble is having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. I call myself underrated. I know. I be offending people. People get offended when I say I'm underrated. And I'm okay with it. I really am. I want to stay humble. I don't want to think I'm bigger than anything or anyone. I know I'm talented. I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm gifted. But I also know that all of that can be stripped from me. Everything that I worked hard for can be taken away like a snap of a finger. And so I just want to make sure I keep God first in everything I do, because I feel like he's going to continue to direct me and guide me. And, one day the world, I say the whole world, they're gonna know who TMS Illinois is. But right now, I'm humbly and I'm gratefully grateful because opportunities are happening, doors are opening. And, God is good. I'm nothing without Him. I couldn't do any of this without Him. So don't forget to just lower yourself, okay? Bring it down. It's okay. It is okay. You're a child of the King. You're a child of the King. God did it. Whatever it is, He did it. He's good. He's worthy. And we just have to make sure we keep our hearts in check. Keep a clean heart, y'all. I don't know why I'm speaking like this way, because I don't have no guests today. So it's just me talking to you. And as I put these bullet points down, it was a reminder, even with this show, y'all, I started in my basement. And this is a beautiful studio space. The growth, the production team is amazing. The whole everything. And I'm going to remain humble. I'm going to remain humble because God is only going to just continue to elevate. And I want to bring my team with me, okay? I'm bringing them. And while you're remaining humble, remember to have empathy. Humble individuals genuinely care about the feeling and the experiences of others. I have a lot of empathy. Sometimes people may think I have too much empathy. But I do. I genuinely care about the feelings of others. I care about the experiences of others. I care about how I make people feel. I'm not saying I put so much thought into it that I'm not myself, but, you never know what people are going through in their everyday. And I don't want to be the one to set you off. You know that saying? Don't push me because I say I'm close to the edge. And I'm already trying not to lose my head. I don't want to be the one to make you lose it. So I handle people with care, and we all should do that same thing because, man, you really just don't know. Some people are out there just hanging on by a thread, and then here you come with your attitude. My daddy used to say, your attitude stink. Get your attitude in check. Somebody right now need to hear that. Somebody watching this right now, work on your attitude. It's okay. And it's okay to admit that you have to do that. It's okay to say, you know what, man, my attitude is not the best. That's something I want to work on. As long as you are taking the strides to become better, it'll happen for you. You want to remain respectful. Be gracious. Have gratitude. Appreciate the blessings and opportunities and express thanks sincerely. I don't have an entitlement spirit. I don't have a sense of entitlement. What does that even mean? For me, because I am such a giver. The only thing I really feel entitled to is my family. It's mine. I created it. That's mine. My husband, he picked me. That's mine. I own him. He owned me. We are a husband and wife. We own each other. We got paperwork. There's a contract in place that says, hey, this piece of property here is mine. Not that my husband is property. You're not property, husband. I know you're watching. But that's what I feel entitled to. I feel entitled, you're mine. These children here, they're mine. Anything outside of that, I know God, he can take them away too. But all the blessings and opportunities that come, I mean, they can stop at any moment. I don't feel entitled to other people or their things. I know they can lose it. I know I can too. So I just wanted to put that out there, y'all. Some people feel entitled, and that's not a good way to be. You know, you want to give grace, and you want to give space. I said grace and space. DJ Horns on that. Grace and space, y'all. So I wanted to put those because that was what was mostly on my forefront. When I sat down for these, about a month and a half, almost 2 months, I was going through a storm, okay? I was really going through. I was trying to just keep doing the mom thing, you know, do the wife thing, do the work thing. But anything outside of that, I really didn't have much for it. And I missed this, but I felt like everything I was going through was just too heavy at the time. So I want to remind you all, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to let your body rest. It's okay to say, look, I'm not doing it today. That's okay. I had to do that. But don't get too comfortable in that rest, because I'm telling you, I rested. And every time I thought that I was going to come back that next week or that next week, I'm like, And there were even moments where I thought I was just going to give it up, because I'm just like, Lord, you know, I am juggling so many things. It's a lot of pressure in so many different areas. I don't know if I can do this anymore. And I feel like he checked me, because he's like, you can't do what I gave you? I gave you that. Surely you can do it. So that is my reminder that even on that seventh day of the good Lord creating this world, he took a day to rest. And I feel like that's what I should have done in between, because you just keep going and you keep doing and you keep pressing, but that's not always the best. It's okay to shut things down. It's okay to not answer your phone. It's okay to not text back when you're not well. Get well, and then you return. And that's okay. And don't let no one make you feel like it's not okay. You know, someone made me feel like that's not okay. And I know for a fact that that's wrong. You got to do what you need to do for you in a healthy way, but it's okay. If you remember my guest that I had on here, you remember what Jaquanda said. She said, it's okay to not be okay. If you ain't feeling it, you just ain't feeling it. But it's also good to check in. I get it. You went ghost. No one's heard from you. It's okay just to let a person know, hey, y'all, I'm still hanging in there. Life is a little rough right now, but I'm good. Because when people do love you and care about you, they want to hear from you. I had Aunt Lucy. Shout out to my Aunt Lucy. I love that woman. God rest her soul. I know she up in them pearly gates right now playing that tambourine up there, making a joyful noise. But she instills so many things on me. I hear her voice when she says certain things. I just hear her voice. I have to shout her out because I just feel like it's so many of the elders. Those prayers are still covering us right now. The very words that she would tell us, I still hear it in right now. And she would really get on us if she didn't hear from me or my siblings. She's like, y'all don't call nobody. Y'all don't love me. You don't come and see me. You don't come by. And it's like, no, Aunt Lucy, we do love you. We just ain't came by. But that's how people will start thinking when they don't see you. So I do understand both sides of the spectrum there, especially when it comes to our elders. Now, maybe with these friends and stuff, us young folks, hey, miss me. But I do understand how the older people, will feel about that. They're used to their grands and their great nieces and stuff coming over. Then we get older and they don't see us. Wellness check on one of your elders today. If you have an older aunt or uncle, or if your grandparents are still alive, pick up the phone and call them today. I wish I could call mine, but I can't. But that's okay. You can do it. Pick up the phone. Hey, just wanted to see how you were doing today. I didn't even want anything. I just wanted to check in. And watch their tone just brighten up and lighten up when you call. So it's okay. Check on those elders, y'all. The weather is changing, things are happening, and we aren't losing each other. So make sure you do some wellness checks on your loved ones. Don't go ghost too long. Make sure you let people know that you are all right. I have my little book here. Like when I go to church, I be taking little notes. And sometimes things just really stick with me and it carries me throughout the week. And something in here that I took down, it says, speak over yourself. You might be out there considering yourself a lonely stoner or the black sheep. And maybe you don't have a community of people that check in with you. Maybe you don't have the support that you wish you had. It's okay to speak over yourself. It's okay to encourage yourself. I promise you, the good Lord gonna send somebody your way right when you need it most. See, we think we know, but we really have no idea. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself. Remind yourself that you are called. Everybody is called to do something. That's why you hear people saying, I just want to figure out my purpose. What is my purpose? I don't know what my purpose is. Speak over yourself and remind yourself that you are called. It's going to come to you. God don't make no mistakes. He don't create no junk. And he definitely didn't do it when he made you. Now, some of y'all can act a little junky. Just a little. But he didn't make you that way. Maybe life shaped you to be that way. But it's okay. Encourage yourself. God don't need your encouragement. He don't need your encouragement. You need that. You need him. So it's okay. Affirmations. Speak those positive affirmations in the morning. I know it sounds cliche, and you may even feel dumb doing it, looking at yourself in the mirror saying, wow, you are beautiful. Wow, you are gorgeous. Wow, you're going to have a good day today, even if you don't feel like it. A lot of times when I feel like I can't do something, I will sit there and say, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Woo, I can do this. And later I find out that I can. There's been times I get razzled and I'd be calm down, Tia. Just calm down. Like, look like I'm talking to myself. I'd be, calm down, Tia. It's okay. You know what? Just relax. Just bring it down some. Because life can just razzle you up so much where you just feel like, like you're about to explode. And it's crazy because the Bible said, be anxious for nothing. But yet I struggle sometimes with anxiety. And I'll be like, Lord, now how am I supposed to not feel this way? But it's something that I acknowledge, and it's something that I work on. Working on my patience and working on my anxiety. Sometimes you could just get anxious because you don't know what's going to happen next. The fear of the unknown. But that's okay. Hang in there. Hang in there. Every time I got razzled up about something, I promise you it smoothed over. It just be those moments, like a bottle pop, like when you shake that bottle up and then you take that top off and everything is everywhere. That's how some of y'all are right now. Like you've just been shaken up and everything is everywhere. Just hold on to God, unchain your hand. Something else that I do is I'm a praise and worshiper. I like to praise. I like to clap and play my tambourine. I like to sing. I just be singing around the house sometimes. I'm washing dishes. I feel like when your praises go up, the blessings come down. And so just praise him in the hallway while you're waiting on that next thing. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm praising him in the hallway right now about some things. I've lost some things, and I'm just, thank you, Lord, for what's about to come. I got to trick my mind. Otherwise, I'm going to stay stuck on the thing. And so when people ask me, Tia, how do you keep going? How are you still able to like smile and be talking to people when all this stuff is happening? Praise. They say the praise confuses the enemy. The devil just be looking at you like, how in the world is she still saying, thank you, Lord, after I just did this, and after I just took that, and after I just allowed that to happen? That's the best I got. Lord, I thank you anyhow. And I still get a little razzled up. I'm working on it. But overall, Lord, I thank you anyhow. I'm going to praise you in the hallway. I'm going to acknowledge that I know that you are a powerful God. You're almighty. Everything that I need is nothing for you to get. And it's just be like, man, he be watching us and our attitude, just the way we do our kids. And we be watching them to see, okay, which one did that? Who didn't do that? Oh, this one did that without even being asked. Oh, and it make you want to just reward them. If my daughter or somebody go clean the bathroom or clean the kitchen, just do something and I didn't even ask them, it makes me want to do something for them. It makes me like, you did that? And I feel like that's how God look at us too. Like he just watches us. And depending on what you do, I feel like he's just sitting there like, you know what? Because she did that, because of her faithfulness. And that's what I think about myself. Because of my faithfulness, Lord, I'm going to remind you, because this is hard. Praise is a weapon, so use it well. Okay? That came from Romans 12:9. See, I told you I had my little notes. Don't pretend. No, that's a note for another day. We're going to circle back on that one. But encourage someone this week. I have that in my notes for you. Encourage somebody this week. You don't know what your words are going to do for them. You don't even know what they need. And you may just be right on time. Encourage somebody this week. Good grief and good morning. If you would like to be a guest on the show, I have a few different segments, and we would love to have you on. I have the From Grief to Grind, the Good Grief Moment, Letters from the Lake. I really want letters. I really want some more letters, y'all. That is the segment where the community members, you, whether you are near or far, where you get a chance to submit your personal, a grief story, a question you may have, a challenge that you are currently faced with, and we will have expert responses. You can be anonymous. You don't have to say your name. I do not have to say your name. I just want to read your letter. So submit your story. Ask a question or tell us about something you're going through and how you need the help to figure it out. I have a team of experts, and we're going to get that answer for you, especially when it comes to healing in motion. Healing in motion, that's where we have mental health professionals, spiritual leaders, and coaches, and they offer practical steps to navigate grief. Remember, grief is not just losing a loved one. There are 5 stages of grief, and that thing can get broad, and we just want to be able to help you out. So just go to the website, y'all, gudgrief.com, and you just scroll on down until you see Be a Part of the Show. We would love to have you, okay? Right now, though, I am going to play some of that lemon crack. I told my homie, yes, lemon crack. I'm going to keep playing it until he sells out. I'm going to order his new one. He does have a new seasoning, y'all, and so I just want you to get this. Try it. It's salt-free. I can't stress this enough. You're going to hear me every week until I stop about his lemon crack, and I want you to enjoy this as I always do every week.
Let's go! Chef in the cell, got the pot on lock. Came from the mud, now the sauce don't stop. Pulled up a crack, but it ain't in a rock. It's lemon crack, better tell your whole block. Sprinkle that love, make a hater tap out. One bite and now they can't back out. AM to PM, got the whole place packed out. Kitchen like a club, got the music in the rack south. In the cell, cook it, whip it, flip that crack. Flip it, lemon crack, blessing place, no cap. No cease left, fill it up, no slack. Run the flavor game, chef really brought it back. Chef in the cell, heavy in the trap. Lemon crack drip, no map.
Lemon crack. And it is legal. Okay, so get yours and let Chef NSL know Tia Miss Illinois sent me. Y'all, at this time, I am going to play for you some amazing clips from the Zion Community Pageant. Shout out to the team. The ladies were beautiful. Everybody did a good job. I told you I wasn't going to tell you who was crowned next because I'd rather just show you. I am proud to be a part of the pageant mom community, and I'm definitely going to have the queens come on and talk a little bit about what they're going to be doing in the community, what they're into, and let's just talk about a day in a life of the queens. So enjoy some of these clips, you all. And once again, if you want to be on the show, don't hesitate to reach out. That also includes being a part of my live studio audience. If you want to be a part of this, reach out. I am excited to have you. But at this time, y'all, it's pageant time.
I first just want to say that this has been a great year with all of you ladies. I'm going to miss all of you, and I'm also going to miss the events and the time we spent together. I'm so glad I got the chance to be queen with all of you amazing girls. Mia, you are great at baton, your work, and everything you do. Keep up the great work, keep working hard, and never let fear get in the way. I'm so glad I got to know you. Rachel, I love your big heart, confidence, and your big smile. To me and everyone else, you bring happiness everywhere you go. I thank you for being kind to me before and after I became queen. And finally, Emily, you're a phenomenal wrestler and a wonderful person. I love the way you treat people how you want to be treated. Not only you being the oldest out of all the queens, but you're a perfect role model. Keep up the great work. All of you are funny and have a great personality. And I just want to say thank you all. Miss Jean and Miss Michelle and my family, I just want to say thank you for all of your effort and support. I know this will not be the end. Before I go, I just want to tell all of you, out of all the amazing events, I still cannot choose one because any event with all of you is the best one. I hope I see you all next time.
We have a gift for you too, but we figured we're just gonna leave all your gifts back here and give it to you later. Dior, I was just telling a story about Dior this morning in interviews because she has run for us 3 times now, and twice she was first runner-up for Little Miss. And her second time, one of the contestants was crying and just so upset that she didn't win, and Dior comes up to her and says, "It's okay, like we'll run next year. I was first runner-up 2 years in a row now." And that is her demeanor. She's always positive and happy, and We're so proud of how far you've come from our little Miss contestant who was so shy to still a little shy, but not so much, Junior Miss Zion. So we can't wait for you to carry on and come back to be teen and Miss maybe, or at least to run for us and continue to do the work that you do and the positive attitude that you have into the world. We love you, and I will have that envelope for you. Please take your walk. Your final walk is Junior Miss Zion 2020. And then please, if you'd like to give our hug.
Yes! They're so beautiful. I just want to thank you all for tuning in and being here with me. Tag a friend and tell a friend to follow the Good Grief page, like the page, and interact with me there. Send me a message right on my wall. Just let me know you're watching. I have nothing else for you besides good grief, good morning, and goodbye.
Is this thing on? Good grief and good morning, y'all.